What is a show turkey and what is an organic turkey? Welcome to Lifestyle Stalkers. In this video you will learn more about what show turkey and organic turkey are, how to raise them and what to do to keep them healthy. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell so you will not miss any of our lifestyle videos. Organic turkeys. Chickens are usually the first thing that comes to people's minds when they think of homesteading. Chickens are always a good source of eggs and bird meat. But the better choice of bird to raise is turkeys. The demand for turkeys shoots up during Thanksgiving. But this does not mean you cannot earn from raising turkeys all year round. Best of all, you can get a bigger income if you go for raising organic turkeys. Organic turkeys feed mainly on grass or free range. They are only fed supplemental feeds to promote their health and improve meat quality. As such, the costs of feeds are brought down drastically. If you are considering raising organic turkeys, the first thing you need to think about is where to get your poults. You have the option of ordering them by mail or simply sourcing them from a local breeder. We recommend the latter because while mail-order poults will work, the journey from the breeder to the mail post puts unnecessary stress on the birds. Before you order the poults and begin raising organic turkeys, you need to make sure that you have an area that is enclosed with fences and protected against natural predators. You will need to put the poults here, and maybe even install a heat lamp in case the weather gets a little too cold. Poults should be fed with starter mash to get them started on the road to growth. Also, make sure that there is sufficient supply of clean and fresh water all the time. Wait until 4 weeks before allowing the birds to go outside into a bigger, fenced area. However, when raising organic turkeys, you should remember to keep the temperature above 70 degrees, and the supply of fresh water coming. Also restock the supply of feeds regularly. 10 weeks into raising organic turkeys, you can start feeding your poults with growth formula. At this point, you can also start adding other food items such as greens into your diet. At this point also, you can choose whether you want your birds to be pasture-raised, grass-fed or go free-range. Free-range chickens are those that are not kept in cages. Grass-fed and pasture-fed turkeys are those that are kept on living grasses. All options allow you for raising organic turkeys by providing them with a natural diet consisting of live grasses, insects, growing plants and other natural preys. If you choose to grass-feed your turkeys, however, you will need to feed them with supplemental grain and mash. Show turkeys. Raising show turkeys can be a great business and a rewarding hobby. The only caveat is, it takes a lot more dedication than, say, raising turkeys for meat. In fact, before you even begin to seriously consider this, you need to make sure that you are up to this challenging task. Turkeys, especially those that are bred for competition, need to be cared for and fed regularly and for the rest of their lives. If you neglect this, your turkeys will fall behind in weight and size, and there will not be any catching up after that. In addition to these perpetual tasks, raising show turkeys is also a time-consuming activity, and one that requires great amount of patience and dedication. Raising show turkeys basically involves 4 major phases, the first of which is setting up an environment that will promote their growth and health. It is important that you have the breeding space ready before the birds arrive, including all the equipment and facilities. The typical requirements of a conducive environment are ample space, sufficient ventilation, a controlled temperature, and safety and protection from birds' natural predators as well as the elements. At this point, it is important to remember that any change in the environment can put stress on the turkeys. As such, it is key that the environment and any changes to it be controlled. The second phase is feeding the birds a diet that sufficiently supplies their nutritional requirements. The right nutrition allows the birds to achieve their full growth potential. Feeding is an area which would require some research. Before you start raising show turkeys, you should first familiarize yourself with the vitamins and nutrients that promote growth of muscle tissues and bones, those that improve the immune system, and those that provide energy for the bird's daily activities. After you have set up the perfect environment for the birds and have figured out the right balance of feeds, The next thing you need to learn to do is how to choose the birds that are most likely to win. The typical criteria for judging show turkeys are weight, size, and amount of breast meat. When selecting which birds to enter in competitions, look for those that are biggest and heaviest, and with the most concentration of muscles at the breast. Examine the birds for any defect, such as wounds, crooked legs, or broken bones, as these are grounds for disqualification. Finally, the last part of raising show turkeys is keeping records of them. Records allow you to keep track of the progress of your turkeys, and your previous decisions regarding each of them. Your records should also include notes about the facilities, such as temperature, humidity levels, weights, health, and feed consumption. Do you know what kind of turkey you want to raise? Check out our recent clip as well here in Lifestyle Stalkers. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.